One of the biggest ways that we unintentionally drain ourselves is when we are trying to seek validation from outside sources. If you think about it, right? I say I go out and I achieve my goals and I'm super proud of myself, right? But I need other people to be like, yeah, you did a good job, because I'm not really fully certain. I'm telling myself stories about how I could have done better, or maybe it's really not that big of a deal, or I should have completed this 3 weeks ago. And I need other people to be like, no, you're freaking slaying it. Good job. So, what happens is we will do that with society, right? Look what I did. And society's busy in their own worlds, doing their own thing, not paying attention to you. And we really, really, really want them to validate us and what we've achieved. And so we're just pouring all this energy into, look what I did, look what I did, look what I achieved. But we're not getting it back. And it drains us. And we keep going and keep going and keep going throughout our lives. And it gets to the point where we are completely burned out. And we just cannot sustain ourselves anymore, because we have given so much energy to society and to other groups to validate ourselves that we don't have any more left for ourselves. So the challenge is really looking at why you need external validation and why you can't just believe in yourself. It's oftentimes directly tied to our own internal sense of value and worth. And I talked about shame earlier in the week in my 60-second updates. So make sure you listen to that video if you feel shame around it and need that sense of external validation to ensure that there's not something wrong with you. But there's also this ability to receive that kind of interferes with our sense of internal validation too, where we are quick to compliment others and acknowledge them, but we cannot acknowledge ourselves. It's almost like we have this toxic levels of humility, and we were taught to never brag, and so it feels like anytime you're claiming ownership of the things that you've achieved, that you're being a braggart and you're arrogant and cocky, and nobody likes that, right? So really look at those stories that you're telling yourself and ask yourself, why can't I just be proud of myself and my achievements and that be enough? Why do I need other people to also feel that and affirm that for me? And really start to work through those internal stories that you're telling yourself. And that will help you really break out of this collective karmic cycle that we're really just stuck repeating over and over and over again. There is going to be a lot of energy shifts coming up this week. So this is really important that we're really actively working on this karmic cycle specifically, especially if you're wanting to really create and manifest new things into your life. That need for validation externally, where you're trying to constantly get it but can't, is going to drain your ability to create new experiences. So that is the first thing that you need to address, so that you really can step outside of those limitations, outside of that box that you put yourself in, and find a new experience that lights you up and really inspires you.